Hey, it's Justin Popovich back with another PLR Q&A session, and believe it or not, I'm excited. I'm excited to talk about PLR. Is that crazy? Is that cool? Maybe it's crazy, sexy cool, like TLC. I don't know. So, all right, I'm going to read you the question that I got here, and we're going to go through a two-part answer. Stay tuned. Two different parts. What am I going to have for you? This is interesting. So the question is, I have acquired some PLR products, but never know how or where to start to make money with them. Pretty cool question. Do I need to buy a domain to put a squeeze page on, or do I add a squeeze page to my blog site, or what? All instructions seem to skip the first steps, and I feel like you're tearing your hair out, yelling with the capitalized letters. But you're probably not mad and yelling at me. You're just you're expressing your enthusiasm for solving this problem. So I'm going to give you my two-part answer, which is my best take at solving this for you, and you can walk away with a little bit more knowledge than you had before. And I think this will get you started on a proper path to success here with PLR. So my two-part answer goes like this. First, I have a 4-question test, or a 4-part test. I have 4 questions for you to think about and ponder and to write the answers down. And after you've done that, then I want you to skip to the next video below this one that you're watching right now. Now, if you're on YouTube, then you're going to have to link back to the site and watch the second video. And that one's all about implementing PLR. It's a little bit longer. You're going to have to invest a little bit of time, but it's well worth it. And ultimately, these two things get you to the final answer of the question I'm answering here. So, when we talk about what to do with PLR, where to get started, all these different questions, squeeze page, no squeeze page, blog site, all of that. Let's take a step back and go through these 4 questions. First, what is your business? So, a lot of people buy PLR where they're just getting started. Maybe the person that's asking this question is at a point where you're at this phase. I want to get an online business going. I have a bunch of different ideas, not sure what's going to work. So let me start with a PLR product and see if that gets the momentum going a little bit. Let's see if I can build a bit of an audience, make some sales, and see where that takes me, which isn't a bad idea. But before you even do that, you need to ask this question, and more importantly, answer this question: what is your business? How do you make money? Do you sell products, services, coaching? Do you deliver live events? Are you looking to do all of these things? Maybe you want to create info products or write physical books that you sell, or some kind of combination of all these different things. And maybe it's in the software business. I don't know. But you need to understand what it is you want to do at a big scale. Like, what's your big vision here? What kind of problems do you want to solve? What is the audience that you want to work with? Who's your ideal customer? What are some of the things you're skilled and passionate about fixing and creating solutions for in exchange for money, for profit? Excuse me. So until you can answer that question, what is your business, you shouldn't be buying or using any PLR, because you're just going to be going all over the place. If your real calling is to be, like a personal development coach and, do motivational style coaching, and you're grabbing a PLR product like the one I promoted last week about quit smoking, there may be a tie-in, but until you know what that tie-in is, maybe you better not use that yet, or think about a longer-term strategy. Or maybe it's some other totally unrelated PLR, that deals with, I don't know, dog training or something. That would not be a good first move. So get an understanding of what your business is, how you intend to make money. Even if you don't know all the pieces yet, know what your business is going to be. What are you going to be selling? Once you can answer that question at a fairly in-depth answer, then you move on to the next piece, which is, what is your sales funnel? And I'm going to tell you right now that this answer, what is your sales funnel, is going to evolve over time. But basically, when you have a sales funnel, that's your opportunity, that's your door opener to begin attracting clients. A sales funnel is nothing more than sometimes just a squeeze page with a free offer, followed by a series of upsells or sales pitches to get people to buy something from you. Maybe it doesn't even have a free offer. Maybe it's literally just a sales page where you explain some kind of offer that you have and you ask people to buy it. And then from there, you do other things. You have other follow-ups, additional things that you can sell them. But you need to know what your sales funnel is. If you're just getting started, your sales funnel could be the very first product, downloadable ebook or some kind of tip sheet or a report that you offer to get people in your target business, your niche, your model, interested in what it is you have to sell and some of the expertise that you have to offer. So getting your sales funnel established early on is good. So as an example, I have a number of different sales funnels. One of my sales funnels that I had from before was for a a product that I sell called Prod Create, where I teach people how to build products using their skills and experience. I'm re-engineering all of that. And so the way my sales funnel used to look is different than the way it's going to be evolving right now as I'm building this program up. It's going to be a much longer sales funnel, but the sales funnel itself is your opportunity to sell and to communicate with potential buyers. So is your sales funnel some kind of free giveaway? Are you going to give away some tips to show people that you're an expert, that you have some knowledge and advice that's worth buying, and then obviously later on sell them something? Once you understand what that sales funnel is going to look like, even if it's just your first stab at it, you may have to tweak it later on. What's it look like right now, the way you expect it to look? Now you can start asking, well, how can I plug PLR into this? I'm going to get a little bit further to that in a second. So the third question is, what is your follow-up plan? So let's actually take a concrete example. Earlier I mentioned that the potential example of somebody wanting to be a personal development coach, maybe life coaching or motivational style coaching like that. Your sales funnel could be some kind of questionnaire or survey that they simply put in their name and email, and you send them a complex survey that you analyze, or you put them through a bunch of questions and answers, and you can categorize them into a certain personality type, or offer kind of boxed advice based on who they are, the type of person they are. If they get value from that, you can offer them a one-on-one consultation. Maybe it's a free 15-minute session to try out your coaching, or maybe it's a cheaper access to one of your coaching video coaching programs where you'd normally be charging a higher premium rate externally on your website, but now that they're one of your clients or subscribers, you're going to give them a discount, and they can purchase that from you. That's a follow-up plan. If they buy that, there could be additional follow-ups like upselling them into a longer-term coaching package or into a live event or a webinar series that you want to create. So your follow-up plan is very important as well. And as you start filling in pieces of this follow-up plan, from the very first initial, let's say it's a freebie offer, to the next offer, which may be a low-ticket offer, to as you get up into higher and higher prices, each one of those pieces along that sales funnel can have implications with PLR. And what I mean by that is you can start plugging in PLR products to help you create more complete offers at each step in the game, right? If your initial offer to get people just to subscribe to your list is a survey that isn't all that tested right now, or maybe it's some kind of free report with tips, maybe your tips stand okay on their own, but you want to beef them up or spice them up a bit with a PLR product that has a whole additional series of tips around the same idea, around the same topic. You could have a 2-part course that you give away for free. Or the first part is your stuff that's free, and the upsell is a PLR product that takes them even further. There's too many examples for me to even begin to brainstorm here with you, but my main thing here is to describe how this process evolves and how you simply plug PLR into what you're already doing, rather than the other way around. And then the fourth piece is, what is your long-term plan? And for this, I mean, what is your actual goal in business? What kind of company or business are you trying to create? What does it look like in an ideal world for you? Obviously, things are going to change, but in an ideal world, what does it look like 1 year from now, or 5, or even 10 years from now? A lot of those visions that you create, your ideal picture of yourself and your company, will dictate the previous questions in terms of what's your follow-up, what your sales funnel is going to look like, and in general, what business are you getting into? For me, I became an entrepreneur because I was a little bit tired of the corporate world, and in the corporate world, I sold and did training on software. And I liked a lot of the software, but I didn't want to really go in to do software anymore. When I created my own business, I wanted to get away from that world because it just wasn't me. It wasn't interesting anymore. I could certainly make money in my own business selling software. I know how to do that, but it's not something I could see myself doing for the long haul. That's why I got out of that business. So your whole long-term vision will help you kind of dictate some of your short-term decisions here that I'm giving you in steps 1, 2, and 3. So if you can answer all 4 of these questions, at least at a high level for now, especially if you're new to this might be hard your first time through. If you're experienced, this might just help solidify some of the areas you've been working on so far. And maybe you're starting to see or get the wheels turning a little bit. Okay, with that sales funnel discussion, I can now see how PLR can help me create more offers or expanding offers that allow me to touch on different audiences or touch on different pain points of my clients that I haven't been addressing before. PLR can help you do that once you have a structure or a box to work within that I've given you here. So now, once you've answered these 4 questions, the next part is to skip to the next video where I address some of the more technical answers to that question. So going back, if you remember the question here, it's do I put up a domain? Do I get a squeeze page? Do I put the squeeze page on my blog? I give you a full end-to-end total example sort of customized scenario where I take a PLR product and I implement it using a lot of these suggested steps. Anything that you see in this video can be customized and tailored. That's the whole beauty of PLR. But if you want a concrete step-by-step example, watch that video, combine what we've just gone through here with these steps. And I think when you do all of that, you're going to be in a place now where you can make some really strong, educated decisions about what you need to do, what's right for you and your business. And it'll also help you decide what's the right PLR for me moving forward. There's a lot of great offers that come out that just seem great, but if it doesn't fit this context here of these 4 questions, then you might want to lay off, even if I'm selling it. Trust me, as much as I'd like your business, make sure that the PLR being offered fits your long-term plan here. That's how you're going to get the most value out of anything that you buy. So hope that helps. Thanks for watching this session. And if you have any questions or would like any follow-up, let me know in the comments below. We'll speak to you soon.